Good morning, YouTube. This is your girl, Miss Sasha LaRue, coming to you live and direct from the East Coast. That would be the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. Ting, ting. Well, I'm coming to you on my week 24 post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. I started this journey September 25th, 2012. I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery performed at Jefferson University Hospital here in the lovely city of Philadelphia. My starting weight, the highest recorded weight was 303. Of course, on my scale, it was 298, and that's the scale I go on. Day of surgery, I was 282, lost 16.6 pounds on the pre-op diet. Last week I came to you after being stuck at 234 forever. I was at 231 last week. That gave me a 3-pound loss. This week, yesterday is actually my week 24. And I did my weigh-in yesterday. I weighed in yesterday. And I also I weigh in every day at the same time. So yesterday when I weighed in, I was 231. Still the same. In between those weeks, in between that week, I fluctuated from 234, 231. I even saw 228.8 at one time. Nothing lower than that, besides that time where I was daydreaming or seeing things and said 224, but nothing since then. So it was 228 last Saturday, I think it was, and then it shot back up to 230. I took that, every morning I do my weigh-in at the same time. So it goes up and down, and I really don't, there's no rhyme or reason for it. Frustrated, yes, I was yesterday, very frustrated with it, because I just didn't understand, but yet I do understand. We always say, it's not about the numbers, not about the numbers. Well, some of us say that, I say that, but then you can't help but want those numbers to go down. So do I become, wrapped up in it? But I know the work that I'm doing. I know the work that I am putting in the gym as well as in the kitchen. So my food is on point. My workouts have been on point. So the rubber has to meet the road some kind of way. And I know that it will. You know what I mean? It's just like, it does get frustrating because you want to see the numbers go down. I want to be in my 220s so bad. But, Lord knows, I'm working for it. You know what I mean? But let not your heart be troubled, because inches are coming down. I have to give me a whole new set of measurements. As you know, my laptop crashed. All my information is gone, which held my my journey when I first started, with my measurements and everything. So my 6 months surgiversary is coming up on the 25th. And at that time, I'm going to do the measurements, and not only am I going to have it on my computer, but I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way and write it down. Or maybe just print it out. So I don't know. You ever notice you just don't know how to write anymore? You just type? Well, that's where I'm at. So the inches are coming. I know that they have to be, because my pants, my clothes, I was in a size 20 comfortably 2 weeks ago. Right now, I'm in an 18 comfortably, So there's no doubt in my mind what I'm doing. It's working. The number on this scale, I went to boot camp Saturday, and when I tell you that class kicked my ass, it kicked my thighs ass. Okay, my thighs must have an ass because it was kicked. And he did a very good workout. I mean, the whole boot camp was very thorough. Really enjoyed it to the utmost. Gave it my all. Not perfect at everything, but practice makes perfect. So I was very, very happy with what I got out of it. Definitely got every bit of my money's worth. Okay, and it was not even bad. It was, it was a good price for what he's giving you, and he's a very good instructor and passionate about his craft. He's very professional, which I can appreciate. Not trying to be friends. I need you to kick my butt when you need to kick my butt, and I'll pay for that. So the workout was very, very tough, and my thighs stayed on fire, and they're just now feeling better. Yesterday at the gym, I think the work I put in the gym last night really, helped with easing that pain and getting those muscles loosened up and moving. Yesterday's workout consisted of hard cardio. As you know, I gave you kind of like an outline of what my new workout regime would be. And Tuesdays are my cardio day. Mondays upper, Tuesdays cardio, Wednesday lower, Thursday Zumba, Friday rest, Saturday boot camp, Sunday rest. So, and so far so good. Monday was a little lackluster because I was still feeling the effects of Saturday's boot camp. But once, the body gets used to that kind of training and workout, and it'll be okay. Definitely didn't scare me off, that's for sure. I've been watching a lot of videos lately, now that I'm able to really comfortably sit back and watch. And there's a trend going. It seems that a lot of people are talking about emotional eating. And if you would have asked me this 6 months ago, well, no, let's go back a year. If you were an emotional eater, I would say no. I eat when I'm happy. I eat when I'm sad. I eat when I'm bored. I'm eating. But then, as you're listing all these things, all those things are emotions, right? Happy, sad, bored, and I would eat. I would classify myself now as emotional eater. The struggle comes in at, I think I was talking to NYC Chocolate one time, and I was, was telling her about, wanting this and wanting that, and we're talking about stresses and things of that nature, and she said, well, you just got to redirect what you used to do as far as dealing with that stress. I can get upset, me and my husband could be fussing, and, it used to be, damn, a cigarette. A cigarette would just bring it down, it was something that would crave right here in my jawbone, and for a cigarette. And it would just bring it down, and a cigarette and a coffee, a little orgasmic. So then, if it wasn't that, then it could be a drink, and a cigarette. And then, you look for things to, and then food also is all in that, because once you have the drink, the cigarette, you're going to eat some food, or somehow or another, those three things are going to go in together. So now I'm faced with dealing with a lot of emotions. I don't know where they freaking came from. I've never been such a freaking crybaby in my life, okay? I'm not saying I was just so strong. No, I'm very sensitive on some issues. But emotionally, I have been on a freaking roller coaster ride lately. I mean, really. And it's been hard trying to come to grips with it and understand it. And I watched a lot of videos recently where people were expressing their emotional side and how it's affecting them. Either if it was just binge eating, falling off the wagon, so to speak, to deal with it. I don't know what's going on in there. I know what goes on in my life. What's going on in mine. And it's a lot, I no more than anyone else, but it's still mine, and I'm still trying to figure it out. So everyone has probably lost someone that they love. Someone has probably have relationship trouble. Someone has probably had family problems. Someone has probably has financial problems. Someone probably has problems with their friends and them understanding. So you get what I'm saying here, you know what I mean? So it gets very hard, and then you're on this journey where you're trying to lose weight, and you've been morbidly obese for so long, and you got all this crap coming down on you, and you're still trying to lose weight, and you get on the freaking scale, and that sucker ain't freaking moved. It's the first thing I want to do. Grab a cigarette, a drink, and a Wawa hoagie. that would make me happy. Or would it? I can't go to that. So now, this is where I think the tears come in. What do I do to take this weight off of me? What do I do to push? How do I fix, or how do I cope? That's what it is. How do I cope with this stressor that's in my world? Be it grieving, be it relationship issues, and I don't have that. So now, what I do, what I'm incorporating in my mind, because everyone's saying it. Everyone's saying it. I've been saying it. This right here is the biggest freaking tool that you have. Not your stomach, not the surgery. This right here. So, how do you overcome that? How do you push past the stress and find your solution? My problem, my bags, I'm trying to offload them somewhere. I'm trying to give them to somebody. I'm trying to find an answer, right, to my freaking problems. And I can't go to food because I can't do it no more. The surgery prevents me to go overboard. Of course, I could probably put some crazy things in there, but I can't do that. My mind is okay on that level to a point. I can't go out and, drown my sorrows and exercise the elbow. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. And I don't do drugs. So what do? I reach out. I talk. I try to find the answers. But at the end of the day, and the beginning of the day, it starts and ends with me. I have to own it. I have to own my luggage. I can't put them on anyone else. No one else is responsible for me and my issues. My husband's not. To a certain extent, he is responsible for me and to help me. But, even when I want to just burst and it's not all bad. These things are not all bad. Sometimes I'm extremely happy. I'm just excited and I just want to boom. And I think that everyone is like my best friend who, me and her, we go toe to toe on the conversation. We type and boom, bam, elbow on it, doing enter, send, boom. Not everyone's going to keep up with my pace of talking and yapping. My husband can't keep up with my pace of my talking and my yapping and my expression. I can come in here extremely happy and I'm like, oh my God, I was in the gym and I killed it. And he's like, you're in front of the TV and watching sports center. Really do. I'm excited over here, but he's not required to have to be up on every up mode or down mode that I'm going through. I can't put that responsibility on him no more than he could put his on me constantly. You can't put everything on people and make them responsible for your happiness. It's a lot that I'm trying to get out right here. So I'm kind of like all over the place, but that's just kind of how I've been feeling lately, all over the freaking board. You know what I mean? So I had to take a time out yesterday and just pause it, put it on pause for a minute, and think, what it is. There's a lot of things flying around in Miss Sasha LaRue's world. You know what I mean? From financial issues to relationship issues, weight loss issues, career issues, education issues, being a mother, of a teenager who sucks. I love my baby, don't get me wrong. I love my child, but if anyone got some teenagers, y'all know what I'm talking about. Just want to punch them sometimes. I understand the duct tape. But anywho, I digress. So, the balancing act that we all perform every day. The balance that I crave and I seek. It's bothering me. Anyway. I am a very happy person. I'm very upbeat. but I tell you, girl has been going through it emotionally, right along with everyone else. Right along with everyone else. And, you know, I'm not going to let it get me down. It can't hold me down. I just can't let it, because this sucks. You know, the balancing act that we all perform every day, my load is no more heavier than the next person's load. Regardless of how much I want to cry and scream, I'm the victim and pull my hair out. And a lot of times I do want to do that. But, you know, I have to be strong. There's a lot of things I have to do and be. You know, I have to be wife, I have to be mother, I have to be daughter, I have to be friend, I have to be sister, I have to be Sonia eventually. And I can't find those answers through anyone else. I can't find her there. I gotta start here. So I said all that to say, I'm still at 231. I'm working very hard at achieving my goals. I've lost a total so far of 67 pounds since the beginning of the journey, 51 since surgery. You know, there was a little thing I saw. You know, everything you do is based on the choices you make. It's not your parents, your past relationships, your job, the economy, the weather, an argument, or your age that's to blame. You and only you are responsible for every decision and choice you make. Period. No true words have ever been spoken. Everything that I've ever done, every pound that I've ever had, every bad mistake I've made, and any good ones too, because it's not all bad. I have a lot of good things that are going on in my life, and I have a lot of great people that I'm surrounded by. So, all's not bad. What was this video about? Owning it. I'm owning mine. We all gotta own ours. My baggage, my issues, my life, the good, bad, and the ugly. I own it. I can't put it on no one else. I can ask no one else to hold this bag for me. I can't even get the answer from anyone else. It has to start with me. I'm working on that, guys. I'm working on it. Remember, if the vase had cracks in it before the surgery, before anything, what do you think is going to happen when you add and apply more pressure to it? It's going to crack open and burst. So I leave you with that. Stay encouraged, stay in the fight, and it's going to be all right. Thanks for listening. Sorry it was so long, but feels like I haven't been here in a while, but I gotta go. It's 7:21. I got 6 minutes to get out of here. You guys enjoy your day. Love you all. Mwah. Happy spring. See, I put my white flower in for spring. At 7:02, it was spring. Whoop, whoop. Bye.